Their Majesties are pleased to welcome their heir, Crown Prince Octamasades, into their court. We love that guy. We love that guy. Welcome. Their Majesties joyously welcome from the summits Prince Ivan and Princess Mina.
People of the summits, truly this is a glorious and gorgeous land, and nowhere is that glory and that splendor better represented than in the Prince and Princess of the summits, Ivan Shieldbane and Mina de Filia Philippe.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Welcome. Nailed it. Their Majesties welcome the heirs of the summits, Dominus Rufus and Domina Livia.
People of the summits, comes now into your presence, Dominus Marcus Longinus Rufus and Domina Livia Attila, by the law and custom of these lands, heirs to the Silver Griffin throne.
Man, that's a pretty rocket herald right there. Welcome. Their Majesties welcome Baron Brynjar and Baroness Isis of Adiantum.
Gracious people of Egils, I present to you the glorious Baroness Isis and the magnificent squirrel, Brynjar, Baron and Baroness of Adiantum.
Look, a squirrel.
What could go?
What could go wrong? Reading. Well, that way. I don't know. Pick a charity. Their Majesties welcome their Excellencies of Glenduffin, Baron Pierce and Baroness Melisandria.
From the lands of pear and pine, come now before you, prestigious paragons of the Pantheon, Baroness Melisandria and Baron Pierce.
Huzzah!
Lands of alliteration.
Welcome, friends.
Careful there.
Yes. You have their Majesties' leaves to make yourselves comfortable. Good evening, everybody.
Hiya.
I'm Anna. No, welcome to Court Part 2. Today was awesome. Thank you to the weather gods for having a little bit more sympathy on us today. This court might be a little bit long, but we hope it will be for really, really amazing, fun reasons. So please bear with us. But if you do need to take a break or get some food, do it. What did I hear?
I can't hear you.
Louder!
It's the drone.
The court's gonna be a little long, but it'll be for really good reasons. If you need to take a break, you don't have to ask. Just go.
Can we ask anyway, Majesty?
Their Majesties call Svala Picti into their presence. Hello. Whichever is most comfortable. Thank you. We wanted to take a moment to recognize this amazing individual for the amount of work that she puts into this event every single year. Together with her partner, thank you. They come out and they weed and they mow and they chop down trees and they clear thousands and thousands of blackberries.
Truly the God's work.
And without these two, this event would not happen.
Amen.
Because of this, we felt that it was only appropriate, with recommendations of some of your peers and some of our peers, that you now share the rank with your husband of court baroness.
I need to take that hat off.
Yep.
Yeah. Make it work. There you go.
Hear now the words of the crown. Take heed, all people throughout of the known world, that we, Nikolai and Anna, King and Queen of Antir, do take unto ourselves our prerogative to honor those of our subjects who have pleased us with the title and estate of Baroness. Henceforth, let it be known that Svala Picti does now hold the title of Baroness of the Court of Antir, with all the rights and privileges of this rank. By our hand and seal, this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 60, being 2025 Gregorian, King Nikolai, Anna, Queen. Three cheers for Her Excellency. Hip hip.
Thank you.
And a proposal on top of it.
Their Majesties call Joanna Kelsey into their presence.
Okay. Thank you. All right, we'll come back to that. Okay.
Their Majesties request for all the members of the Order of the Rose and Valorous Estate to join them. Sorry,
No, you did great. So in Ontario, there is a long-standing tradition of welcoming newcomers to our courts and to our events. And recently, these amazing individuals have offered to be one of the first points of contact. Each of them have sat in one of these chairs. They are a font of amazing information. And so we would like to invite anyone who this is your first event in Ontario to please join us. That includes folks that have relocated from other kingdoms. Please come up and we would love to get to know you.
All these well-dressed new people.
So we just wanted to take a moment and tell you
Up the front.
that everyone here had a first event.
In the middle.
Whatever you guys want.
Oh my goodness.
In this area. You can kneel, you don't want to. That's amazing.
Everyone here had a first event, and everyone here fell in love with something that brought them back. And we would like to personally welcome you, and we hope that you will find that thing that you love and a reason to come back, because you have an opportunity to have family you never knew you needed, and they're probably sitting behind you. And we would like to welcome you. If you would join these amazing nobles that direction, they have little gifts for each of you as a token of your first event. Can we have a joyous noise for a newcomer?
I was like, I'm being cut. I should have asked first.
Never been to a full game.
Okay, let's get back to the
Great.
Okay. Their Majesties called Joanna Kelsey.
Good evening. Please, whichever is most comfy for you. Yeah, you're very welcome. We wanted to take a moment to recognize this individual for their contribution to the kingdom in largesse, which allows us to do things like welcome our newcomers, in the creation of award necklaces, which allows us to recognize you. Please hear the words of our herald.
Hail the explorer Joanna Kelsey, who finds themselves deep in new and grand adventure. Around fires throughout grand courts, their deeds and presence have been witnessed. Hear now our words of appreciation and thanks. We, Nikolai, august king, and Anna, spirited queen, beam upon their face, hear tales of their deed, and welcome them warmly to this our kingdom. We therefore are minded to work them arms and proclaim to all their noble stature. Further, we charge them to consult with our heralds to design suitable and unique arms, attested by our true marks and great seal, this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 60.
This design was created by Dame Maminka the Bohemian. Words by her lordship, no, ladyship, excuse me, sorry, Ursula, von Freiberg. Calligraphy by Viscountess Jadwiga Radomyskawa and painted by Pleiades.
For the newest armature and 3 chairs. Hip hip. Hip hip. Her Excellency Countess Astrid has business.
There she is. Would you like me to read?
Did you come out? Yes.
I would be happy to, Your Excellency. Pardon me.
The words that you are about to hear was written by this gentleman right here.
Oh, yes, they were actually. During the reign of King Vic and Queen Astrid, Her Majesty wanted to thank and remember those who've served in the armed forces, both of the United States and of Canada. For that reason, we call forward all veterans, active duty, guard, and reserve. Please, everyone, please join me and stand with Her Excellency. Please, join us.
Brothers, sisters.
Yes.
I might cry. Since I cried, would you like to come? I'm gonna cry. Are you, okay, okay. It's gonna happen.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a bad one. I mean, good one, but a bad one. Yeah, it's. Take one and pass it down. It's fine. You ready? I don't care.
My cousins.
Cousins. There's so many cousins here. I love it.
Hey, we've all had a fun job, haven't we?
And the knees to prove it.
Yeah, more bags. Oh, wait.
And stories that shouldn't be shared.
Too soon.
Oh, but then the fun ones, just don't say them around the kids. No poo, there I was. The race of man is a violent one. Our history is filled with tales of warriors and raids, of invasions successful and repulsed, of base cowardice, and of heroic acts of valor. Our history is filled with warriors, whether they've been hardened professionals, conscripted farmers, or members of the warrior elite. They've served their people throughout all time. Such service is not without a price.
that they have served and continue to this day to serve. Therefore, let all assembled know that before you are those who have walked the path of the warrior, serving their people as warriors have always done. For them, let us give our gratitude, for by serving in that other world, we are free to enjoy this known world. Have words.
I'm going to address my people. Sorry. I am proud that I have so many brothers and sisters in arms. This day is for remembrance for those who did not come back. I want to thank you for your service to our country, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. And that's important to know and important to everyone to be thanked. Even, I want to do this for the Vietnam veterans. However, if you've never been thanked, you have now been thanked. And I appreciate your service, whatever you did. It doesn't matter if you're a paper pusher or, on the front lines, you still did a job. You wrote your name on that piece of paper, giving your life for our country. Thank you.
Because this weekend we honor and remember those who paid the ultimate price with their lives and did not return home. Let us raise our voices. Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Hip, hip!
Gentlemen, ladies, and all, we thank you.
Thank you.
Truly.
May we please have a moment of silence for this Memorial Day to thank those who did not return. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Thank you, veterans.
Right here. Get back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Their Majesties summon Tyrek Magnuson.
Look at him go.
Well played. Well played. Greetings. To all that do not know him, know that Tyrek is a fine individual, one who can sing and slay. His work with sword and my ribs is a thing that has happened more than I would like. And often you have not been seen. You work with the youth, you work with all people who would have the opportunity, and we'd like you to hear the words of our herald.
The victory of battle is dear brought, good gentles, and thankful are we to those who earn it. For the world can be fierce, and we must be fiercer still to maintain the joy and light of Antir. Tyrek Magnuson, you have fought well and fairly in the name of your bold King Nikolai and beloved Queen Anna. For your efforts, they give you now the sable gauntlet, bestowed this 25th day of May, AS 60, to wear with pride and remember well the victories won and the battles to come.
Huzzah!
Words in calligraphy by Ursula von Freiberg. Art by Jadwiga Radomowskaya. Painted by Siobhan I can never say your last name. I'm so sorry. Of Stromgard. I love you. Okay, thanks. Thank you.
A joyous noise for the newest sable gauntlet. Their Majesty summoned Sebastian Bast Dufay.
They are not here.
No. Okay.
Someone warned them.
Okay.
We will read into court. Hail the explorer Sebastian Bast Dufay, who finds themselves deep in a new and grand adventure, around fires, throughout grand courts. Their deeds and presence have been witnessed. Here now are words of appreciation and thanks. We Nikolai, August King, and Queen Anna, spirited Queen, beam upon their face, hear tales of their deeds, and welcome them warmly to this our kingdom. We therefore are minded to award them arms and proclaim all their noble stature. Further, we charge them to consult with our heralds to design suitable and unique arms, attested here by our true marks and great seal, this 10th day of May, Anno Societatis 60.
Let the order of chivalry, knights and their masters at arms, come before their majesties.
James is something I like my James. I get down, I never get back up.
Antoine Alalongdor, present yourself before the thrones.
Here now approaches the golden voice of Dale. Husband to Elizabeth Chandler, leader of warriors, loyal to a point of perfection, trustworthy friend and brother to many. Beacon to those who find themselves in the darkness, your majesties, Anton Olongo answers your summons.
Anton, well pleased with your prowess upon the field, and right mindful the desires of your peers. We are minded to create you a knight. Will you accept from us this honor and swear fealty to the crown of Antier?
Who will speak for this candidate?
Please.
I, Isolta Procelion, Pelican of Antir, Laurel of Antir, Lion of Antir, speak for this man. We have stewarded events together. We have worked on projects together. He gets things done. You put him on something, he follows through. He listens. He sees alternatives. He can entertain multiple ideas and work with others. This is a skill from which wisdom grows. As a pelican, I can fully endorse this man as worthy of a knighthood from your hands.
Thank you. Huzzah.
Je suis l'empereur du love. Order du laurel, laurier. Order du pelican, order du summits.
I am Viscount Seamus O'Kelly. I am from the Order of the Laurel, the Order of the Pelican, and the Order of the Summits.
En tant que laurier, nous nous efforçons de respecter une norme d'époque.
As laurels, we strive to a standard that is period.
Ce que nous essayons d'atteindre en un mot, c'est l'authenticité.
What we are trying to achieve in a word is authenticity.
Nous pensons que ce candidat, Antoine, est le modèle de l'authenticité.
We believe that this candidate, Antoine, is the model of authenticity.
Je ne parle pas de sa capacité à composer des sonates des époques où est prononcé des paroles sorties tout droit à la bouche de la barde immortelle.
I am not speaking of his ability to compose period sonnets or to perform speech right out of the mouth of the immortal bard.
Non, je parle de son esprit. Cet homme vit la rêve, son moindre fait et geste.
No, I am speaking of his spirit. This man lives the dream with his every action and gesture.
Son authenticité rayonne sans effort lorsqu'il fournit des services, une expertise, une attention sincère à tous les aspects du je qui nous est si cher.
His authenticity shines forth effortlessly as he provides service, expertise, and genuine care for all parts of our game that we hold so dear.
Vos Majestés, nous soutenons de tout cœur cet homme et nous ne pourrions être plus heureux qu'il rejoigne le rang de chevalier de notre société.
Your Majesties, we wholeheartedly support this man, and we could not be happier that he is to join the ranks of our society's chivalry.
Nous le trouvons acceptable. Merci.
Huzzah.
Is there another? Okay.
Your Majesties, I have known Anton for nigh on 29 years. I would speak to his expertise. Expertise, one of the chivalric virtues that I carry on my scarf, is dear to me. Expertise is study. Expertise is practice. Expertise is doing it every time, over and over. Expertise is knowing how to fight in the style of Fabris, who I detest, correctly. Expertise is finally being prepared when somebody charges forward and takes and is out of line, and that shot snaps forward because he is ready for it.
Witness.
Expertise is running events, running lists, getting things done because he does it all the time. He is there to help you to plan, to get it done, to take somebody's place, to make sure that your event and your time is spectacular. That's what expertise is. It's studying, it's doing. It's doing it over and over and over. That's what makes a good rapier fighter. My opinion, probably what makes a good heavy fight. My opinion, what makes somebody good at running events and getting things done. Anton Alalondeur is my peer.
Huzzah.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Morgan. I'm a duke. I'm a knight. I was crown of Antir, and I've been in this organization for a very long time. I speak to you as a peer of the royals. And as it is Antoine, I compose something of appropriate length. He never meant to cause you any sorrow. He never meant to. Oh wait, wrong one. However, all jest aside, one of the challenges of royalty is that it is a show. It is something that we put on for all of you. And there are few greater showmen than Antoine.
Yeah.
There are few greater who care more about what everyone else does in this immersive environment than we have than this man. And because of that, Your Majesties, as a royal peer, I wholeheartely endorse his elevation.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you.
Huzzah.
The chair fell over.
No, that worked.
Are you bound in fealty to another?
Yes.
Resolve that situation.
So I get this last one?
No, he's not mine yet.
Anton? Wrong belt. It's been 6 years. We have laughed at the stupidest thing, and we have wept bitter tears of sorrow together. Long have you been my brother, and even through harsh words meant to push you harder, to make you be better, I have thought you my peer for a very long time. I take this now from you, but I will never, ever not be beside you every step of the way. A great knight you are.
Witness. Witness.
Hey, Baron. You will always be a servant to us.
Huzzah. Upon what symbol will you swear fealty?
Leave the grail.
Bring forth the grail.
Here do I swear fealty to Nikolai,
Here do I swear fealty to Nikolai and Anna,
my undoubted son,
my undoubted sovereigns,
that I will obey their lawful command
that I will obey thy lawful commands
in all matters that concern this realm,
in all matters that concern this realm,
and uphold the crown.
I will uphold the crown and kingdom of Antir.
Nicholas, all this do we hear.
All this do we hear,
And for our part, do we swear fealty to it,
and for our part, do we swear fealty to Anton,
to protect and defend them
to protect and defend him
and their household for all our empire,
and their household with all our might,
as long as we remain sovereign.
so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir.
So say we.
So say we, Nikolai, king.
So say we, Anna, queen.
By what name do you wish to be?
By what name do you wish to be knighted?
Antoine Tirevec de Mont.
Antoine du Évêque de Mont.
Antoine, by what sword will you make your vows and receive the accolade? You are truly a son of the summits.
Let the spurs of knighthood.
Let the spurs of knighthood be brought forth, and speak their lineage if they have one.
These came from Suratius. He wanted these as a gift to you. He sends his regrets that he could not be here, but he saw no one more deserving of these than you.
Only the one time.
Thank you.
Here do I vow,
On this sword,
on the sword of my homeland,
to be from this day forward
to be from this day forward
a good and true,
a good and true knight,
ever chivalrous and courteous,
ever chivalrous and courteous,
ever
willing
to bind myself in fealty,
to bind myself in fealty to my king and queen,
to speak and consent,
to speak and be silent.
You heard him.
The speak part was first, though.
to come and to go,
Come and to go,
to strike and to spare,
strike and to spare,
in such matters and concerns of society,
such matters as that concerns the society,
in need and in plenty,
in need and in plenty,
in peace and in war,
in peace and in love,
in living or in death,
in living or in dying.
till death.
For death take me or the world ends.
So say I.
So say I, Antoine Tirevec de Mont.
Rise, sir. Say. Rise, sir.
I dub thee once. I dub thee twice. I dub thee knight, the society in the kingdom of Antir. Arise, Antoine, knight. Bring forth the chain.
This chain was made by my hand. It has no lineage. It is a simple chain made by a simple man. It has one of my links. You will always be a brother to me, always and forever.
Wear this chain in token of your rank.
Bring forth the belt.
Your Majesty,
Memo.
this belt was given to me by the king that knighted me. Of its lineage, I will say this. It is not the man who makes the belt that makes it great. It is the man who wears the belt that makes it great. You will add nothing but greatness to this belt.
Thank you. Please.
My son is native. He wears the heart on his sleeve. Today, he wears the warrior's feathers. Wear this belt in token of your ability. Woo!
Brother, we've walked a longer road than almost anyone else I've known in the society. We have been not friends. We have been friends. We have been rivals. You are a warrior. You are a champion of the people. And this will be your last no answer.
Hero!
So now, a few siblings.
No.
Oh, she gets it.
It's probably
Oh, two scrolls.
the bad scroll.
Okay. There are two scrolls. Good luck.
So it is a tradition in our lineage that you receive a certificate of achievement. I did a bad job as I could.
Quality.
Wait. This scroll was created with nothing but the most abundant love. The animal from which this skin was created was reared by the artist. She created the skin. She gathered the natural items to make the pigments. And she made a point to include you, your family, your knight, your household. And I might keep it because woo! The pigments were made from lapis, Brazil wood, Verona green, Pazuli earth, lime white, and bone black, ground with gum arabic and silver.
Who's the artist?
You're in.
Maren.
This was created by Maureen Ian
O'Cleary.
O'Cleary.
Now go to your brother.
Yeah, get that.
Where are you going to get points?
Go that way.
Go that way. Wait. I gotta sit back down.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Three cheers for the newest knight of the society. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Nine Mountain and Tati Sigurdsson come before the majesties.
I fear that Tati has escaped with the Huskies. Oh no! Have confiscated.
There he is.
Tati!
I'll take his job.
Bring forth your floofs! I'm not recognizing the floofs, but I do like them. They are the goodest babies.
Come! Good job.
Good baby. Hi. Hi, babies. Hi. My friends, I know that we didn't get to have a very long experience in this rain together, but it was so meaningful for the time that we got. And we understand sometimes real life takes you in different directions, but that doesn't decrease our love for both of you. And I wanted to bestow upon you my queen's favor, a forget-me-not, not just for making ridiculously good food, but for sharing your love with us and just being amazing friends and families.
In the days when Maylin ruled as princess, with Scalanus by her side, she wished to commend those who had been of special service to the coronet. It was she who established the award of the Forget-Me-Not, to be given by the princesses of Antir at their pleasure. Likewise did Morag, first queen of Antir, determine that service to the sovereign was worthy of honor, and chose to continue to present the Forget-Me-Not to those who had distinguished themselves in service. To this day, personal service to the sovereign of Antir has been recognized by the soul of the Forget-Me-Not. And today, Queen Anna is pleased to gift this beloved memento unto Nine Mountain and Tati Sigurdsson. Here, the Queen may wish to say something to go.
The queen said something.
A joyous noise for the newest recipients of the Forget-Me-Not. Let Maylin McOwen come before the Majesty, sorry.
Two? Hi. Normally, I'm amused when I hear I've known someone from a long time, but this is going to be one of those times. I've known you since you were
A wee baby!
the wee one. You became part of our family. You supported us. You argued with us. Most of the time, did your chores, and you grew up into an amazing man.
We love you.
So please hear the words of our herald.
Never may we forget those who aid others, who strengthen hurts, who sing praises, who shine bright when all other lights have gone out. We have seen your works, Maylin McOwen, and they have given courage to all. So say we now, Queen Nikolai and Queen Anna, right and beloved monarchs of Antir, that you shall be recognized today for your work with the Sanguine Thorn, most forevermore on this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 60. Yeah.
Huzzah!
So this one was created very special. So there's Papa.
Three cheers for the new Sanguine Thorn! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Yes, ready? Yeah. Yes, please. I don't feel worthy to this, but I just returned from Egypt.
Oh my goodness.
And I was honored to be a and I just wanted to really and how much I adore you and how much all of us the closeness and I feel honored to be before you. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Huzzah.
Domnall Lutgard of the Order of the Laurel has a petition for your majesties. Let her come before the thrones.
Domino Lutgard, what is your petition?
The Order of the Laurel would petition you to admit another member to our august order.
All members of the Order of the Laurel here present by orders of the Majesty come now before the thrones of Ontario.
Greetings to you, masters and mistresses of the Order of the Laurel. Each of you is a peer of this known world by virtue of your service and the sharing of your talents with the people of this kingdom. May you each continue to serve as you most certainly have before. Today, you are before us to consider elevation of another to your order. Tell us the name of the candidate.
Her Excellency, Baroness Morgan O'Shean.
Let Morgan approach the thrones.
And it's now to say goodbye. Hearing roasted the dance in my blood, and with freshness of day had me reeling. Sweetly it drew me, the song it went through me, as if sure it know me a daily song, laughing long. I'm sure that I hear it, oh let me draw near. I want to be merrily humming for spring.
Are there any of this order who would speak for this candidate?
I would, Your Majesties.
Please.
I am Vesta Antonia Aurelia, a member of the Order of the Laurel, a member of the Order of Adiantum, a member of the Order of the Summits, and a member of the Order of Valorous Estate. And I'm here to talk today about Morgan's eyes. As one of the things you first notice when you meet Morgan, those big, beautiful, dramatic, speaking eyes, which she assures me right now are protected with waterproof mascara.
Tested multiple times.
When you see her eyes, you are able to tell whether they're sparkling with the fire of excitement while she gleefully nerds out with you, or whether you are laid flat by the threat of destruction if you are a naughty sergeant who cannot in fact stab anybody. But the thing about Morgan is that she actually has two sets of eyes. There are those beautiful eyes that you see. And then there are the ones inside her mind that she has trained. Now, one of the extraordinary things about Morgan's art is that she makes it flat, but it is outward and ends up expressed in the round. So she not only sees, but she envisions. And to be able to balance those two sets of eyes gives me such delight. Because one of the things that we learn as peers of whatever flavor is to be able to see what people need, to see people where they are, and then to envision where they could go, what they could be, what heights they could go to. And with Morgan's two sets of eyes, I am delighted to say that she is not only my peer, but high above me. That's all.
That's all.
Is there another who would speak?
Greetings. I am Mistress Ursula Lindenheim of the Order of the Laurel, and not much else. Just the Laurelet, and I would speak to her craft. At least the one that most of us know her by, the printing of cloth. So it's a little nerdy. Sorry about that. So it's not that difficult of a craft to start. You just need some tools, maybe a little bit of advice, some fabric, which none of us have. And so it's easy, right? But what does it take to make a laurel? Well, I kind of was thinking about this. It takes three things: a curious and knowledgeable mind, a well-trained eye, speaking of eyes, and a skillful and strong hand, because we'll get to it's a little bit more detailed. So for the mind, you really need to know your textiles. You need to be able to tell different cultures apart, or at the very least know where to look for it. Because in essence, the idea is that we are trying to replicate period, culturally appropriate textiles for our own use, to make things pretty, because why not? Let's see. You need to understand period methods, whether you're using modern tools or not. And yeah, you need to know all the little bits, the knives, the blocks, the bench hooks, the everything. That's just knowledge. The well-trained eye, that's hard. It takes a long time to really train your eye to see, like, oh, that's 14th century, that's 15th century, that's 13th century. That is something that is from India, or rather, from Egypt by way of India, or the other way around. I would mix that up. But anyways, to see the possibilities, to synthesize and translate it, to make it into a block, to combine the fabrics and the inks, like what colors go well together, what textures go well together, what's going to shine. And most tediously, to carefully match up the edges of prints to create a continuous pattern, which is something she's particularly wonderful at. And finally, the skillful hand to draw and transfer the design, to carve it, which she carves her own blocks, not everybody does, so that it will print well, to avoid injury, and to press and pound on the block to make the ink transfer, please. So, in so many of these things, Morgan is equal or surpasses those of us who have any basis in block printing as part of our Laurelet. You definitely surpass me, and I am so proud and glad to call you for you to be my peer.
That's
Your Majesties, I'm Thane's Sir Sverre Torkelson, and I speak for the Order of the Chivalry. Today, I speak on legacy. I was going to say that I cannot remember time in the SCA without knowing Morgan. She is truly one of my oldest friends. More importantly, every great moment I have in the SCA, I have been clad in her clothing. Here. She's also clothed all of my children. Morgan, you made my son Ronan a caftan, a little yellow caftan with trim. Once he was done wearing it, it passed to my daughter Cora. When she was done wearing it, we gave it to my friends, and it clothed their daughter Iris. After her, it passed to Alex and Sky's children, Judel, then Amelia, and now baby Alexandria. One caftan, 3 families, and 5 children across a kingdom. Morgan, you are clothing the future of our society. You are what makes the SCA great. You are truly a magnificent peer, and always my sister.
I'm Magnifico Luciano Foscari, speaking today as a member of the Order of Defense. I first met Morgan many years ago working at a fabric store, surrounded by fabric, which by all accounts is how she spends her time now, too. At the time, I knew she could cut and measure fabric, but I had not yet seen the work that she could do outside of work. Over the years, I've been able to see the beauty that she's been able to pull from fabric, from a gorgeous block printed fabric that I could never cut into. My wife finally gave it away and somebody else cut into it. You see the magnificent step-up dress. I have seen her turn simple fabric into fabulous works of art. She does this with that certain something, that sprezzatura, that effortless brilliance that Castiglione says makes a perfect courtier, and I believe that that will make you a perfect Laurel.
I am Ayla Thomas Roth, member of the Order of Pelican, member of the Order of Summits. And I rise today to speak of a woman whose hands have shaped beauty from simplicity, whose heart has shaped community from kindness. Morgan is a beacon of generosity, creativity, and unwavering spirit. Her aesthetic, which we lovingly refer to as Gothic peacock, is as rich and layered as the soul behind it, vivid, noble, and touched by mystery. Through block printing, she's adorned our reigns, our elevations, and our lives with patterns that speak to history, artistry, and devotion. Her fabrics are more than cloth. They are testaments to her values: resourcefulness, accessibility, and care. By salvaging silks, wools, and linens from secondhand stores, she turns the forgotten into the magnificent, offering not only materials but opportunities to others on their crafting journeys. She is warmly called Nona by some, and rightly so. She is the loving voice in the room, the steady hand in the storm, the open door when someone needs help or hope. Whether she is guiding a friend, sharing her carefully curated stash, or simply being present, Morgan shows us what it is to serve with both excellence and grace. And like her raven, wise, resourceful, and deeply aware, Morgan moves through the world with curiosity and purpose. She embraces mystery, transforms what others overlook, and leaves behind creations that speak louder than words. The raven is a creature of insight and transformation. How fitting for one who turns the discarded into the divine. She is passionate, consistent, welcoming, and true. She accepts help when needed and offers it before asked. And so today, with full hearts and open hands, we celebrate Morgan as she takes her first steps on this new path. May this be one more beautiful chapter in the story she continues to write, with ink, with fabric, and with love.
This is well.
Is it the wish of all of you assembled that Morgan should still be invited into this noble order?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good.
Morgan O'Shea. Well pleased with your skills and your continued service to our kingdom.
Mindful of the wishes of your peer.
and mindful of the wishes of your peer.
We are minded to create you.
We are minded to create you.
A member of the law.
A member of the Order of the Laurel.
You accept from us this. You got the line already. Keep that one between you and me.
Is there one you are in fealty to?
I may address the populace briefly. Please. Go with me 50 years back to a middle school arts room where I, as a little kid, learned how to block print. We made Christmas cards. And I discovered how easy it was to carve this simple little block and to put the paint on it and stamp these Christmas cards. And I got it down to a science. I was just moving along. And before they could stop me, I made about 100 Christmas cards. Mind you, they were orange. It is so easy to start something like that. But to get to where Morgan is today requires a long and steady and difficult path. She has gone beyond the difficult into mastery. She's gone so far above that little 11-year-old who didn't know what she was doing. And this today, I can call her my peer. And boy, am I pleased to call you my peer. And because of that, I can no longer hold your fealty. I must give it up to the tender mercies of our dread king and his glorious queen. Thank you.
On what would you swear to us your oath of peerage? We would love the Grail, please.
Yes!
Do you, Morgan, swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of the Order of the Laurel, to strengthen your abilities and persevere towards excellence, to continue to increase your endeavors, to give encouragement and instruction, and to wield your talents and skills for the benefit of the society?
This do I swear. Freely and without reserve. To do these things. With regards to the arts and sciences. As far as my ability and understanding.
We hear and accept your oath.
The medallion is mine. The blue beads, the lapis are for our beloved summits, and the carnelians are to remember me.
Take from our hands this token of your accomplishment and our esteem. Is there a circlet?
Yes. This was made by Mr. Spade.
Wear this circlet as a symbol of the nobility,
With your own labor.
which your own labors, as much as our recognition, have raised you.
Now let her be robed as befits her new estate.
Please show it to that.
Live stream.
Thank you. Under which name would he be known? Like Fresia La Pacifica.
Malpecia la Pacifica has been admitted to the right noble order of the Laurel and will be known as a peer of the known world.
Would you now swear fealty to the crown?
On what would you like to swear this? Huzzah.
I, Malficia La Pacia,
I, Malpecia La Pacifica.
of the Order of the North, and a peer of the known world, to become your liege woman above.
Liege woman above.
Cunning and
Cunning,
faith and truth shall I go.
faith and truth.
Right? Which will my all knowledge, so long as you remain so.
So long as you remain sovereign of Antrim.
We hear and accept your oath. And for our part,
We swear to protect and defend
we swear to protect and defend you and your household with all our power,
as we remain
so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say we, Anna, Queen.
So say we, Nikolai, King.
We hear and accept your. Arise, Malficia, and go to your peers, but not before you hug me.
Huzzah!
I hug.
It is amazing. That is an amazing bit of peacockery. I do not know who made that, but they certainly honor her.
Oh,
Oh, that looks like Mario.
Ah, Mario.
I said, oh, it's lovely. It's good.
And I give free cheers.
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Laurel. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip,
All right.
Thank you, Laura.
Grace.
Please.
Not away.
Take her back.
Thank you, Majesties.
Pardon me.
Great.
Just everyone take
Excellency.
That was tempting.
That's all right.
Sorry. Let's see.
Their Majesties wish for a 7th-ish inning stretch. So everybody up, stretch.
You have on a hat? Don't drop it.
I can see the 14. It's there.
I said so.
Oh, right.
Ish.
Brilliant. He's on. All right.
Now, their majesties now wish to continue with calling forth the event steward.
Some silly thing right there.
Don't think she's coming.
I think okay. They're walking.
Thank you, Mike.
Going for a Cinderella moment?
Yes, I am.
Greetings.
Secret school.
Hello. You have words?
We would like to thank everyone for being here at Egil's. This is always an incredible event, and it's you that create that. Our volunteers is what make it happen, and all of you are what make it real. We thank you, thank you, thank you, and invite you to come next year for the 50th. Thank you.
Thank you. We wanted to take a moment and thank you for everything that you do. We know this is not a small job. And please share with your staff just that. Oh, you might be buddy. We have a really nice guy right behind you who can help carry things. Yeah. Amazing job.
A joyous noise for the event steward and their team. Their Majesties summon Bryce Newton.
Oh, there he is. You never know. Hello. We wanted to take a moment and just say thank you for all of the effort that you put into making beautiful things for this kingdom, for donating your time and materials to make fundraisers, and just generally being a super approachable person. So we would like to give you a bountiful hand for all of the work that you have done for us.
Huzzah!
A joyous noise.
I know.
Their Majesties ask Her Grace Zenobia Fiorentini.
You're so cute and shy looking. It's a lie. Hi. So, yeah. I'm sure you're wondering why I called you here today.
Yeah, no, I'm probably in trouble.
You're not in trouble, actually.
Oh.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Okay. So, His Majesty and I are not naturally this beautiful, and by that I mean the ridiculous clothing that we have been graced with
during this reign. It has taken well over a dozen incredible artists, this amazing woman included, to make us as
Presentable.
yes, distinctly clad, I suppose, to represent this kingdom. So, we wanted to bestow upon you today a clothier's favor. And I made these by hand. They're little needle cases. They have our initials and the year. And I tried to paint a tiny little pig in there for you. But thank you for being part of our clothing team and for loving us. And we love you too.
I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, all right.
A joyous noise for the royal clothier!
Turn on the
Their Majesties call forward James Micklefoot into their presence. Is James Micklefoot here?
Who here?
James Micklefoot!
Hey, James Micklefoot! Are you on site?
He's trying to take your job. That's fine. Go ahead and read it in.
We will read it in. Hail the explorer, James Micklefoot, who finds themselves deep in a new and grand adventure. Around fires and throughout grand courts, their deeds and presence have been witnessed. Hear now our words of appreciation and thanks. We, Nikolai, August King, and Anna, spirited Queen, beam upon their face, hear tales of their deeds, and welcome them warmly to this our kingdom. We therefore are minded to award them arms and proclaim all their noble stature. Attested this day are true marks and great seal, the 24th day of May, Anna Societatis 60. For the recipient, a joyous noise. Their Majesties welcome forward anyone who wishes to swear fealty and has not yet had the chance to do so.
It's okay. You don't got it.
We have one. Listen.
I'll do it again. Let's go.
Oh, it's okay. Well, here's one. Yep.
Do you all swear fealty to Anna and Nikolai, your undoubted king and queen, that you will obey the lawful commands in all matters that concern this realm, and uphold the crown and kingdom of Antir?
And we, for our part, do swear to protect and defend you and your household to the best of our abilities, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir.
So say we, Nikolai, king.
So say we, Anna, queen. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Oh.
His Majesty requests the presence of Duke Amalric.
That's what you get for taking my job.
Get him. Excellent. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Sorry. I got good.
Good card.
Pictures.
Your Grace, we spoke some last night about the journey that we have been on together. But I'm going to tell most of the people here. Some of them can't hear me because my voice isn't quite loud enough, but I'll try.
We're going to tell everybody?
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
In the very early days of our household, when we tried to discover if the SCA was what we wanted to be, this gentle was sitting on the throne and camped next to us and showed us that the crown was not scary and was not something to be feared outside of getting in a lot of trouble, which could happen. And he showed us joy and welcoming. And this weekend, there is a household making its first event in the SCA, camped with us, and I, as king, get to pass that on. For that, I would like to give you my king's favor.
For the newest recipient of the King's favor, joyous noise!
All right, don't get in trouble. For at least 10 minutes.
Their Majesties request the presence of Nicolae Lepusnianu. Lapusniu? I think it's Finn.
Anyone? Anyone?
Lapusniu?
No? All right, let's go ahead and read. All right, we're done.
We love not the arrows for their swiftness, but for what they defend. And they only fly true when loosed by a skilled and practiced hand. Nicole
Nope.
Has been known for their dedication to this art, for striving always to keep at bay any who would bring harm to Antir. Thus this day, we do true King Nikolai and right Queen Anna bestow upon them the sable Fion to bear hence forevermore.
Huzzah!
For the newest recipient of the sable Fion, 3 cheers. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! The Majesties recall the presence of Sancius de Tur from Glendufen.
We don't believe he's in attendance.
Okay. Let's go ahead and read it. You want their Would you like to take it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there a version you want to use? No. This is for amazing members of populace. And that's okay.
New tidings are at hand, my friends. Sorry.
Oh, he's already on it.
New tidings are at hand, my friends, which none in Antir had foreseen, neither from the mountains tall, nor the seas vast, nor the valleys wide and low. The brightness of spirit, the boldness of heart, the rising light of a new star within the kingdom. Sancius de Tur has shown us promise and strengthened our hearts, and so we, wise King Nikolai and learned Queen Anna, wish to encourage them as they have encouraged us, and so give unto them an award of arms upon this 24th day of May and of Societatis 60. For the newest recipient of the AOA, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah!
Can I please have Mirabelle Hoy? That's the one. Excellent time.
It's going to be forever now.
So this is an award that we actually already gave to you, but we were remiss in providing you with a scroll. So you don't just get a regular group to song. Put a special name. So Mirabelle received a good song from us at the Bardic and Arts event when we almost had all of our ducks in a row. And we owed her a charter. However, she has been gifted with this beautiful original. Unfortunately, I don't have the name of the artisan. Sure, yeah, it was me. Great job. Thank you very much.
A joyous noise for the scroll! Their Majesties summon Anyanka, Ali, and Oliver!
No, they're right there. They're getting themselves together. Hello, my children. Hi. So, when we took on this job, you didn't really have a lot of say in how much time we would spend doing it, or how far we would drive, or any of those things. But you have been amazing support to us, and you always show us your love. And we wanted to give you a queen's favor for everything that you have done for us and continue to do for us.
In the days when Malin ruled as princess, with Skalanis by her side, she wished to commend those who had been of special service to the coronet. It was she who established the award of the Forget-Me-Not, to be given by the princesses of Antir at their pleasure. Likewise, did Morak, Queen of Antir, determine that service to the sovereign was worthy of honor, and chose to continue to present the Forget-Me-Not to those who had distinguished themselves in service. To this day, personal service to the sovereign of Antir has been recognized by the bestowal of the Forget-Me-Not. And today, Queen Anna is pleased to give this beloved memento of remembrance to Anyanka, Ali, and Oliver. Here, there is the that is right. It's on
the end. Yeah.
Now you can run away.
Now run away.
I did really good at archery.
Yay!
Their Majesties summon Merritt and Owen O'Brien. Merritt and Owen.
Over there.
What did you do?
Turnabout is fair play.
Do. In all the time we've known you, you have been supportive, kind. You fed me when I was hungry. You allowed me to go to Crown when I could not afford it. You watched my children. We watched your children. We argued. And you have always been part of the support that allowed me to become who I was in the society. And for that, I wish to give you my king's favors.
Come take your hat. Right. Swap. Three cheers?
Three cheers.
3 cheers for the new recipients of the king's favor. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
So as I briefly addressed with our children, family and support from behind these chairs is very hard, very consuming of time, energy, love, very often money. And we would not be able to do the things we do as royals, as peers, as marshals, as heralds, without those family members here to support us. So today we get the opportunity to recognize the family of one of our servants. Where did he go?
Oh, he's back there.
Spare! Can you please bring Alana forward?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Woo! Would you like to say more words?
I was told I'm not supposed to. I might make her. A wise man, once in a while. Every now and then. You don't know.
It would please us to style you a baroness of our court.
Hear now the words of the crown. Take heed, all people of the known world, that we, Nikolai and Anna, King and Queen of Antir, do take unto ourselves our prerogative to honor those of our subjects who have pleased us with the title and estate of Baroness. Henceforth, let it be known that Alana Dougal does now hold the title of the Baroness of the Court of Antir, with all the rights and privileges of this rank. By our hand and seal, this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 60, being 2025 Gregorian, Nikolai King Antir, Anna Queen Antir.
This was designed and painted by Valka Sigisdottir of the Thornwald Scriptorum. Words and calligraphy by Jadwiga Radomyskava.
Three cheers for Her Excellency! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Huzzah! The Principality of the Summits has business in this court.
Here now reopens the court of Princess Mina and Prince Ivan. Would Luciano Forscari come now before their highnesses?
Hello, Luciano. I was kind of surprised when we got this award recommendation. And then I had to actually go back to the OP and go, really? He doesn't have this award. You serve our principality in so many different ways. You serve as a peer, both as a mod and a knight, and as a royal peer. And those are really true service. You also have served as a principality officer. And for anybody who has served as an officer or principality officer, you might know what that means. It's not just a simple job. There is so much that goes into it. And I am grateful that as a principality, we recognize our officers and the service that they give.
A principality stands or falls by the work of its many officers, without whose work it would crumble to dust. Therefore, proclaim we to all that we, Ivan Shieldmane and Mina de Philippe, esteemed coronets of the summits, being grateful for their service, do grant the officer grail of the summits to Luciano Forscari. Bear our sign with pride, done by our hand and seal this 24th day of May, Anno Societatis 60.
Huzzah!
A joyful noise.
central scroll was designed and calligraphied by Kathleen Allen and was illuminated by Linnell. Thank you so much for everything.
Their Highnesses invite Adele Newton, Rafe Newton, Elizabeth Newton, and Selena Newton into their presence.
They may just be my favorite Newtons. I no longer like Fig Newton.
You're fired. Try the strawberry. That's strawberry.
Here's my 30-day notice.
Yes, that's right. Oh, the two of you and your children. You are amazing humans. You already received a bountiful hand today. Great. For much of the work that you do for both the principality and the kingdom. But more recently, their majesties created work and updated, or in the process are updating kingdom law to allow the principalities to permanently be able to award of arms. Woo! And not just the award of arms, the actual award of arms, but also the other three specific armature level awards. The two of you, along with your children, helped to ensure that the principalities, both us and our amazing cousins in Tier Reed, have starter packs for those. We each received bags that included many items, and there were many folks involved in that. But special to us is that you and your family painted well over 100 tokens to ensure. And for that, and the service to the principality, we would love to give you a bronze favor today and choose to go home with you. These were created by my amazing husband, who's hiding out over in camp. So both cast and painted.
Woo, Lorenzo!
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Lorenzo.
Sorry, we just had those couple of folks that weren't here yesterday, so I think we're all done. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you should read that part. I got ahead of myself.
I should read the next part. It is not through martial skill and personal effort alone that the coronets of the summits rule, but through the wise counsel and ceaseless efforts of those with whom they surround themselves. There are those among the populace of the summits whose tireless efforts in special service to the throne are worthy of praise and recognition. In acknowledgement of the service done in support of the Griffin thrones, their highnesses call forth the Newtons.
Not again.
You already did. But I'm just reading the script. For the newest recipients of the throne's favor, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip. Huzzah! Hip. Huzzah! Your Highnesses, Dominus Rufus has business before the populace. May he approach?
Absolutely.
Citizens on tier, war approaches! On our southern borders, the West is marshaling its armies and preparing its logistics. We invite you all, come join us. On Tier West War is an amazing event. This battle will be fought in a small valley on the Oregon coast, one of the most gorgeous sights in the known world. Please come, join us, defend our realm, make friends, camp for a week over the 4th of July, dodge some fireworks.
Shoot him in the face.
Defend the good name of the king!
Thank you all.
The Barony of Adiantum has business before the court.
Thus begins the court of Brynjar Ulfus and Isis Sat Nespasat, coronets of Adiantum.
Hi, let's get going.
I wanted to say
Not your
thank you to everybody who came out. The gods have made the weather nicer today, so we don't die tonight. This has been truly amazing, and everybody taking classes, being there, you know, having vigils, all the things. It takes everyone to create this dream. Our arts and science, thrown weapons, archery, all the heavy fighters and the steel fighters. It's been incredible. We do this because this is our dream. We do classes and teach classes because we want you to find your passion. So thank you all for coming and welcome to our family.
Huzzah! One last little bit of, I kind of, cut things off early. With their majesty's gracious approval, we have been extended to next Egils as the Baron and Baroness of this fine barony. What that means is that we'll be opening up what we have been doing at our house to people who are interested in becoming our predecessors.
Success.
Sure. Work hard.
Good thing.
Work hard. If it's something you're interested in, please talk to us. Please reach out to us. This is open for members of Adiantum, and we really would love to see our barony continue to grow and flourish the way it has.
Huzzah.
Makoto, their excellencies request your presence in their court.
Where? You're fine. It's okay. So we've been trying to give this award to you for a while, but you've had a wedding that you've been part of, and that's kind of taken up a lot of time. So please, this is where you're at.
Know all gentles by these present that we, Brynjar and Isis, coronets of Adiantum, being greatly pleased with the noble gentles who contribute so graciously to the success of our great barony, do hereby wish to give them public recognition of our gratitude. Therefore, we bestow upon our worthy subject, Makoto, the great and glorious,
noble and prestigious,
splendid and magnificent
Baronial Brownie.
And it shall be by the exclusive right of the bearers of this award to wear a badge, being argent, a brownie proper, being known as a
Brownie button.
Furthermore, we hereby confirm Adiantum's first sumptuous law. We grant bearers of this award the exclusive right to wear brown sawtooth dags on their clothing, these to be known as
Brownie points.
Signed this 25th day of May, Anno Ascientatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian.
Thank you so much.
A joyous noise for our recipients. Their Excellencies request the presence of Emma Hudden in their court.
Emma Haldane is not present.
Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and read it in.
Okay, just go ahead and
We're going to read this in.
The bounty of hospitality within the barony is due in great part to the efforts of its people. On occasion, one individual stands forth as an example of hard work and humility, despite adversity. Emma Harden is just such a person. Therefore, do we, Brynjar and Isis, coronets of Adiantum, hereby confer upon you the quarter and cornucopia and add to you to the roll that all may know and you and recognize you, your service.
signed this 25th day, Anno Ascientatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian. 3 cheers for the recipient.
Hip, hip,
Hip,
huzzah!
hip,
Hip, hip,
huzzah! Hip, hip,
huzzah! So, Emma does a lot of the back work as far as like sites, updates, electronics, and has been doing that for years. And so we feel it was important to recognize it.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Himself has business in this port.
Is this officer or Egil?
Egils.
What is this?
Yes.
Greetings, Egil's attenders. As you know, next year we will be celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Society. Next year will also be the 50th Egil's Tourney. We want to throw a party. A truly Egil's party. We have submitted a bid to the Crown to host May Crown Tourney. We are still waiting for the response. Curia has to happen, etc. However, what we are proposing, with or without the hosting of May Crown Tourney, is that at the end of May Crown Tourney, 3 o'clock on Sunday, we will open an extended Egil's celebration.
Yeah!
If we receive May Crown Tourney bid, you would be able to have an 11-day SCA immersive experience on this site.
Yeah!
Yeah. So that you could have a kingdom event, you could have an interweek in which fighters could run fighting workshops and training camps, etc. The arts and sciences could revel in the ability to do extended projects and geek out all week, and it would culminate in the biggest birthday party you've ever seen. One of our proposals is we are going to give you birthday presents. There will be door prizes on the level of our tourney prizes. So if you come through the gate, you will receive a ticket for a drawing for a door prize. It might be a sword, it might be a chair, it might be a tent. Who knows what we will come up with in the next year. This event is being organized by a steering committee, and I want to name those people so that you know who to talk to offer your ideas for things that you would like to do during the interweek between. Would the following gentles please stand so that they can be seen? Enid, Asker, Prodnavar, Murcott, Antoine, Owen, and myself as old. Talk to us. Joanna. And me too. Sorry. Talk to us. We are going to be doing lots of publicity. We will use the Egil's website, egilstourneysca.org, as a place where you can get information. And we will be very transparent about this because it is our wish that this become a prototype for a type of event that could appear at other times and other places throughout Ontario. So please join us next year to celebrate our 50th Egil's anniversary, our 60th SCA anniversary, and the glories of Ontario. Woo! Thank you. I need the ANS thing. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why.
There we go. Yasult was our ANS officer, and she did an amazing job, and did the wise thing to say, I'm going to focus on this other thing, and I have a deputy, one of the things we thrive to do, that's going to take over where I was set. But you did so much, we definitely want to make sure you get recognized. We thank you for your service and ask one favor here. Do you have a successor to recommend?
I do. Adela of Ottersdam, please join us.
Huzzah.
Adele, are you prepared to undertake the task and responsibilities of your office to serve the barony and the people of Adiantum and to swear fealty or service to their excellencies?
I am.
Do you now swear fealty to Brynjar Ulfus and Isis Set Ne Nes Basat, your undoubted cornets, that you will be faithful discharge in your duties, obeying their excellencies' lawful commands in all matters that concern this barony, and mindful that the harmony of the barony springs from your own deeds, that you will deal courteously with those in every degree, so long as their excellencies remain cornets of Adiantum.
I so swear.
And we, on our honor, swear fealty to this officer of Adiantum,
To all who serve under them,
to all who serve under them,
to their household,
and to their household,
to protect and defend
to protect and defend
them with our power,
them with our power,
for so long as we remain cornets of Adiantum.
for so long as we remain coronets of Adiantum.
So say we,
So say we, Brynjar.
And me, I.
take from our hands this ink,
Take our hands these symbols of your office
and gather in good faithful service to the barony of Adiantum.
and bear them in good, faithful service to Adiantum.
3 cheers for the newest officer of Adiantum. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I would, yeah. Thank you. I would like to say that so people who step up and become officers and the behind the scene work, and any of us can tell you that they are the stability of our barony. The people who are day in and day out, emails, texts, getting everything ready. It is the powerhouse behind every barony and shire that we have, because you are advancing not only your role in society but the baronies. So we say thank you to everything that you've done.
A joyous noise. We call forth Eric Olsen Dragonsbane, Tora, Alis, Freya, Dante, Leo, Scorcha, Rack of Mountain's Edge, Day, DeVolt, Michael, Lewis, Hucklebo, Garcia,
Everybody stand up.
Susu, Maria, Snoo, and Maria Montez Lopez. Come forth before their excellencies.
Oh yeah, they called her name. Come on.
Different aim. Please come on forward. So these wonderful people, for years, have been helping to clear and prepare the site, and they've put in time and parking. They've done everything. And so for that, okay.
Hear us well. This story shall the good gentles teach their children, and a time shall ne'er go by for this day to the ending of our society. But you before us shall be remembered. You few, you thorny few, you band of friars. Whoever sheds sweat and blood with these shall be thy brother or sister. Thou, the burden be ever so vile. This band shall gentle their condition, and lords and ladies in Adiantum, now abed, shall think themselves accused that they are not here, and hold their deeds cheap. Well, any speaks. The charred lands which hold us for honor and for Adiantum, let it be known to all, are within sounding of the cry or the spread of word of fame that here stands Pike's Crew. Given the 25th day of May, Anno Asiatatis being 60, being 2025 Gregorian.
Again, thank you so much, everyone. And so say I.
Can we get 3 cheers? Hip hip!
Just in time.
Thank you very much.
Your Excellency,
Right.
Brynjar, Your Excellency, 2 of the members had an emergency situation at the end, and I will get together with you to collect for them if
Right.
that's
We
okay.
have more coins being generated. This is a large number of individuals.
I don't know any of them.
What's them?
No, not me. That's another thing. One of is preparing this site. It's especially after the ice storm. The trees were down. Just everything was in shambles. And to have people just come to site and work and volunteer to clean up so we can put on this very important event for us and we can have a good time. Thank you guys so much and everybody who volunteers for that.
The event stewards have business in this court for the price.
Prizes. Event stewards. They're en route.
You got it. Look at that escargot!
I'm a little more put together. I ran over my skirt and lost my shoe before and wasn't thinking clearly. So Egil's tourney has always been a prize tourney since Egil's won. We want to make sure that we appreciate everyone who has been a part of that. And because I was flustered earlier, I failed to thank the most critical crew, all of our area leads, from the poor soul left in parking all by their lonely, to gates, to lists, and heraldry, and arts and sciences, and chatelaine, and newcomers, and gold key, and probably every fighter knows our steel, and heavy, and archery, and thrown weapons, and siege. We had 27 people running those places, and I failed to say thank you. So forgive me because they keep it going. All we do is herd ducks. But now, to those who came for why Eagles exist, we have the prize tourney. Dame Johanna and Bell and Beaumont and Sver, if you would come up and assist us in awarding these prizes. Johanna, you are first.
Oh, yay! So I get to talk about archery, which I love. But you know what I really loved? I didn't have to run it this year. Thank you to Wilhelm, who took on that burden. We had over 100 archers show up to participate. For the Grand Archery Tournament on Saturday, we had over 22, and the winner of the prize was Tim Lightfellow.
He is only left side.
He's only left side.
I can get it to him.
Yes.
I will see him next weekend.
And the prize?
prize is this lovely archery rat.
A fantastic bow and arrow rack on which you may display your gear. Then for the period shoot, which John Wayland always runs on Sunday morning, we had another 22 contenders. And that shoot was won. The recurve, period recurve horsebow was won by Rex.
And I believe John Menard, was that donated by you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Huzzah!
Credit where it's
Well
due.
done. Well done.
Huzzah! And I'll just say, if we're talking about donated, I'll say the bow rack was donated by Alan, but originally it was mine, and I traded him for a spinning wheel, so everybody wins!
So strong weapons. We had Nathaniel with a score of 68 as the winner, and his prize is a beautiful spearhead, which is making its way forward, that was donated by Alan Bowyer. Spearhead. Spearhead. In a leather sheath. Woo! The spearhead itself is incredible. So with a score of 68. And I'm going to say this about Nathaniel. His friends have told that he is continuing his grand tradition of taking away all the prizes.
Yeah.
We don't know where he is. Where?
Nathaniel!
Well, which one?
Who's coming?
Sorry. Over here.
Forfeits. And Val will now present the YAC and YAC, yes, and YRC winners with their prizes.
Hi. Very pleased to have youth combat, both armored and rapier, at Egil's as we grow youth combat in the summit. Our youth armored combat balderbash had 7 participants. The victor in the Griffin division is Caius of Glendoofin. I'm gonna read them up. We're gonna take care of the prizes behind. The victor in the Dragon division is Finn of Adiantum. Perfect. And the Marshal's choice for best dressed is Case of Briar Oak.
Fabulous
They
hat.
will have a choice of a. Oh, hey. For youth armored, a choice of a stainless gorget, a 3D printed rubber keons for a great weapon, and a leather ring belt. And then those are youth rapier. We'll get to them.
Oh, sorry.
Stand and be recognized. You 3. We'll take you in the back. Our youth rapier combat Sverredoter tournament had 3 entrants and 2 more that tried it out and will definitely be back next year.
Nice.
The victor was Caius of Glendoofin. In the Marshal's Prize for Chivalry, Trajan of Glendoofin.
Huzzah!
Stand and be recognized. And let's hear it for all the youth combatants of the summits. Oh, the prizes for youth rapier were another ring belt and a ABS and rubber composite buckler.
Nice.
They'll know how to do column charges within the year.
I forgot to shoot because it's the one I ran. Wilhelm wrote his down. Mine was just in my head. So we also had the Grey Goose Invitational, which is like the Knights Invitational, even though we're not Knights, but we're going to have marks soon. And so we have all of the Arcarii come together, and we take our own as our team, and then we take extras for the day. And we had like teams of 5 and 6 this year with 5 teams participating. It was awesome.
Nice.
Biggest shoot we've had on that one. And the prize for that was what for the Arcarii win a prize, and the Grey Geese can win a prize, depending on who does the best. And the winner of the Arcarii for the hat donated by Elabel, the most amazing hat maker. I don't know where she is. There she is back there. The most amazing hat maker. Woo! And was won by Monkey. Is anyone surprised? But the Grey Goose who won the Grey Goose banner, which I will be painting, but he already has one because he's won this thing before. So I'll paint him some banner. Was Faradon.
So we go on and on about the volunteers for a good reason. They work hard to make this for all of you. Each time a volunteer offers their time for an hour or even a part of an hour, we give them a token of appreciation, a little ticket for the raffle. I'm going to read the names of the raffle winners. I want you to go to the raffle prize tent to receive your prize.
Prize drawing.
For the unicorn, Pikes. For the dragon, Ethan Dial. Woo! Shut the box, Maria Montes.
Collecting dragons, guys.
For the wire weaving kit, Christine Morrison Deness. For the blue bowl, Ursula, Udenhe Frankenhouse. The game box, Jeff Burwell. And by the way, some of these boxes are incredible, hand painted by Damus Salt. For the jewelry box, Svala Picti. For the pink necklace, Svala Picti. For the red and blue necklace, Aaron Clear.
Evander.
Say again?
Evander.
Thank you. The amber colored necklace, Svala Picti. The hand forged bottle opener, Carla Lewis. The picnic basket, Rax. The paint kit, Jeff Burwell. An annular brooch. What was that name again? Evander. The elimination set, Rain Gould. Calligraphy set, Wrinkle. Another calligraphy set, Thorbjorn Wolfric Stevenson. Calligraphy set, Matthew, better known as Patsy. Patsy, go get your prize. Glass pen by Freya Hart. Button kit by, what was that name? Evander. Embroidery kit with a bag, Svala Picti. Embroidery kit. The name? Evander. Embroidery kit twice. Evander. Kit. Matthew, better known as my Patsy. Beadwork kit. Pixies. Pikes Picti. Blackwork kit. Christine Morrison Denise. And finally, the tiny weaving kit. Sarah Blackthorn.
Nice.
The more you volunteer, the more tickets you get, the more chance you get of winning. Thank you to every one of them. We're now moving on to the next one. Arts and Sciences. For the two costume accessories contest, the winner was Edmund Portuguese, thank you.
With the permission of my court, may a member of my household come forth?
Yes. Say again?
Yes.
Thank you.
So someone come and represent.
Oh my gosh.
The contest was hood to pouch, hood and pouch.
And the prize is the silk brocade inspired by 12th century Byzantine.
Yeah.
For the decorated useful object contest, the winners were Quinn, Leodon, and Catherine. It was a siege weapon. And the prize is the unfinished horn donated by Alan Bowyer. You get to fight over this horn. For the infused cordial contest, the winner is Karen.
Sorry, what contest?
Infused cordial.
Thank you.
The prize is a handmade bottle from Spain and a book on liquor, the global history. And the final A&S prizes are for the wine, mead, and fruit brewing. And there is a first prize and a second prize. It was so close. First prize goes to Kelby Mithier, and the prize for that is Ancient Wines book, and it says
Ceramic bottle.
Ceramic bottle. Thank you. And for the second prize, the winner is Mike Pickty. And his prize is this beautiful ceramic pitcher. Is there someone here who can?
Yeah.
I can get it.
You got it. We're rushing through these because we know it's been a long court, and we only get 30 minutes for a lot of prizes. So Beaumont is now going to present the prizes for the steel contest.
Thank you very much. Just running through this real quick. For Never Won a Tourney Rapier, I made this spiral carved hickory wood handle, and I put a lot of time and effort into making sure that it would fit any of the 3 standard tangs that most rapier fighters use. Turns out that was a waste of my time because the winner is Isaac Blacksmith, a sword maker at Castile. Which means this is the most beautiful waste of time in my life. So you should hope you enjoy it. I will. Moving on to the main rapier tournament. Oh, I'm sorry, that came with a leather washer. I'll give it to you in a moment. For the main rapier tournament, there is this black walnut bodied rubber band gun.
And crafted by...
Oh yeah, by the way, I made all of these. The winner for this was the one and only Morgan Weird. Just so everybody knows, that
She
tournament
doesn't need any more
included,
weapons.
I think it was 4 mods and 2 white scarves. What was that? Oh yeah, 29 total people.
Nice.
Dang. Well done.
Hope you enjoy. We did something new this year at the request of the Kingdom Cut and Thrust Marshal, which was a never won cut and thrust tournament, for which I have this offhand boarding axe looking thing. The winner of this was Uhtred. Yeah.
Uhtred!
Also does not need more weapons.
Well,
Always more weapons.
thank you for that clarification. So in Ontier, this is only a defensive offhand. There are other kingdoms, wink wink, currently participating in a non-metal weapons experiment. Your prize for you. Thank you for your martial prowess. And last but not least, for the main cut and thrust tournament is this targe.
Wow.
Covered in green leather. Oh yeah, again, all of these made by me. Covered in green leather with these brass studs and backed by another layer of incredibly dense, hard leather. The winner of this makes me laugh, actually, because he won the prize last year, is Jarmit. Woo! Where he's at.
And part of what makes me laugh about that is if you notice, see that scabbard he's wearing? It's the same leather. The matching set. Isn't that nice? I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Next year.
Bear will now present the prizes for the heavy competition.
So for never won a tourney, Owen O'Cleary. The prize is rattan, and he can come to my house and get it. There's the prize for the home gang, the Sir Astrid, who's not paying attention. And it is a chair.
Yeah.
This is a maple dantesca made by Alan Boyer.
I'm going to add about this chair
because they're going to
that there is
a lot. Hey, sit down, Your Grace.
this chair is unfinished on purpose. You have a choice of adding your own finish or paint as you desire. And to protect it for traveling home, Alan is providing a packing blanket so that it travels safely and doesn't get its surface marked. And it doesn't fold flat, it comes apart. The back lifts off, the seat lifts out, and it folds.
I look forward to it. Sir Morgan, can you come forward? While he's coming forward, I want to announce the winner of the Egil Skallagrimsson Double Elimination Tournament. My former squire walked over to camp after the tournament and didn't say, "Oh, by the way, I won the tournament." He just walked over and was like, "Oh, I'm really tired. I'm going to go home and take a shower and get ready." Sir Antoine. This is a knife made by Baron Brynjar. That is a spectacular Damascus knife.
And that is crafted Damascus by Brynjar.
All right, so this one's going to take a second. Pardon all the assembled royals, your majesties, for a moment of time. This year, we made a decision that we want to honor our elders of our sports while they're still alive. And so we held a great weapon tournament in honor of Sir Morgan the True-Hearted. The prize is a glaive etched in roses made by Master Sir Nicholas of the Summits. And the winner, masterfully won, was Isaac the Blacksmith.
Careful, that's sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, careful.
I'll take it here right off.
Yeah.
But wait,
There's more.
for Sir Morgan himself, a second glaive.
Oh.
Morgan, you have been instrumental to my formation on the SCA.
Witness.
My very first memory of you was at a knife show, mid-90s, fighting with Sir Ambrose. Every memory I have of fighting includes Sir Morgan in it. I would not be here without him. I can't imagine how many fighters were the very first fight fought Sir Morgan.
I borrowed his helmet.
Yeah.
There are very few people in this barony who mean more to me that are not in my family. Morgan, this glaive, signed by as many people as we could find, and they all know you and love you, is for you. Careful, it's very sharp. Please don't kill anyone.
Thank
Three
you,
cheers
Morgan.
for Sir Morgan. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
Thank you, Morgan.
Final word. on the area leads that I spoke of earlier, all 27 of them, we have a gift of appreciation for each of you. Please see us before you leave sight. Thank you so much for the
May I say, with your leave, that you were at the first Egil's tourney.
I was.
And now you're running it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I was an empty.
The Majesty's
Insert for just a moment.
By all means.
One of the things that really is important to us is chivalry on the field.
Speak to the crowd.
And so we have decided to donate, and by that I mean Her Majesty has decided to donate her time and skills for a number of chivalry prizes. So, first one.
All right. So this is a promissory to these three individuals that I will create a personalized banner for them in about 2.5 months. I got stuff and things.
Yeah.
The first for our cut and thrust is, I apologize, I'm gonna mess this up. Keen Unrison. Here. All right.
Baradoc, you had the Shiv or the prize.
Pierce nose.
Pierce nose. Okay.
Please, if you would call up our rapier chivalry.
Magdalena.
Woo! He's off somewhere. That's okay.
And then for the heavy, Temperance.
I will connect with you later. I'll be amazing with you.
Thank you for allowing.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Oh, you have a thing?
Yeah. So
She has a thing.
I'm gonna take my prerogative for a minute. I had a little boo-boo while we were playing yesterday, and I owe somebody a piece of rattan.
Swordbreaker.
Griffin!
Blackheart?
Yeah, that's the one.
Holy crap! Hold on. Show off the. While we're waiting for him, that was his sword.
I think he makes a new one so we can find some more.
He'll break another one.
Yeah.
Sorry, break it.
You can turn that handle thing.
Unfortunate for him.
I didn't say it was going to be a good experience.
He's not putting that stick on my butt.
All right. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesties, my son is really slow.
Your Excellency, summon Lucian into their court.
It's all good. It's all good. Yep.
We have a failure. Look out, here comes the king.
Hey.
Oh.
That is terrifying. That is terrifying on so many levels.
All right.
Come here.
You asked if we could fight more. Since I broke your toy, I decided that maybe I would try and help you make a new one. No.
Wait. Hold on a moment. I don't want to be hit by this. It's already got a lot.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Sorry, Your Excellencies.
Yeah, I should fight Great Weapon.
No, Majesty.
No.
No.
What?
Marty, I'm in trouble sitting.
Swordbreaker!
Okay.
Idiot or you idiot?
I also.
The good gentle Lucian has business in your court, Your Excellencies.
Freya.
Freya.
There, Freya.
She is in camp.
Take care of
I will go get her.
I just said I was going to go get her.
Does she remember your camp?
Mike, you want to reach?
Oh, step 4.
Okay, thank you.
A token is given.
Their Excellency summon Anton look.
Longo.
Longo.
Haven't changed your name, but are trying to.
Oh, he was close. At least they're not Spanish.
Your Majesty, the fact that my butt hurts, help me not sit on my spurs. Thank you.
Kindness. Kindness. It keeps on giving.
He has some words for you.
So there is an award that I give out to certain people in our barony that where they go above and beyond to welcome in our new family members. When new people show up, Anton and several others have welcomed in new fighters, opened up this huge Thursday practice, and has talked to people and just made them feel a part. Every Thursday we have fighter practice. People come from all over, and it's fantastic. And we have people just walk in, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And this is how we say thank you for that moment. We say thank you.
Among the holdings of the mighty kingdom of Antir, the Barony of Adiantum, whose sprawling cities nestle beside the banks of its life-giving rivers, stand unrivaled in virtues, for of which none is more prized than hospitality. Newcomers, like our waters, both sustain and provide our future. In honor of those who freely give themselves to provide hospitality to our cherished newcomers, we Baron Brynjar Ulfus and Baroness Isis Sat Ne Nes Basat award upon you, Anton, the award of Basat. On this 25th day of May, Anno Ascientatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian. 3 cheers for the newest recipient of the award of Basat. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hordor Rodnifer Horgensen, come before their excellencies' court.
One of the great things about new people coming to Antir is they don't have our awards yet. And being a Baron, I love being able to recognize someone who's already up here and let them know that their work is still being done and we see it.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah! The bounty of hospitality within the barony is due in great part in the efforts of its people. On occasion, one of the individuals stands forth as an example of hard work and humility, and despite adversity. Hondor Rodnavar. Get your name eventually. Is just one such person. Therefore, do we, Brynjar and Isis, coronets of Adiantum, hereby confer upon you the cornucopia to add to your role as, and you to add to role that may all know you and recognize your service. Signed this 25th day of May, Anno Ascientatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian. A joyous noise for the recipients. Okay. It comes to pass that Catherine, the seventh Baroness of Adiantum, did desire to create an order for the purpose of recognizing those who had, through their efforts, earned favor. For this order, we created a badge being sable, a bear paw, print, a border or Isis Basat Nenes Basat does call forth before them now, Maeve Cunningham, so that they should receive this mark of that favor.
So I would like to say that I couldn't do this reign without Maeve. She has been my rock. I've had health issues. She lived at my house for almost 2 weeks, and she is my second brain, so to speak. And I wanted to. This is me telling her thank you for always being there, and I love you. And
Huzzah!
oh, there.
I bite.
Maeve Cunningham, being chosen to be one of the Honorable Order of the Golden Bear, do you promise?
Sorry.
Oh my
Not done yet.
You should have warned me.
I'm down.
I lost my grip.
Do you promise and swear with your heart and your hand that, witting or unwillingly, you shall not break any statute of the order or any articles in them contained, that you will aid, support, and defend with all your power the Barony of Adiantum and prove honest counsel, true service to its baroness? Rise and henceforth be known as one of the Oro Ani Urus, done this 25th day of May, Anno Scientis 60, being 2025 Gregorian. 3 cheers! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Woo!
Woo!
But now,
Don't run it.
don't run.
After long days and nights sailing upon the seas and gathering treasures for the barony, me lordship Commodore Morgan Mackinfearshin has business in your court.
What's with the
I kind
limp
of wish
thing?
it was on the deck again. I'd be rocking properly.
He's got land sickness. There you go. All right, I'm not going to make it all the way to you guys just yet.
You need more rum.
And oh, all right. So, I think every barony should have a navy.
Yeah.
I'm going to show one of them why. First chest.
Good Newfoundland. You need a navy. This is why. These are yours. Chest as well. The Prince and Princess of Summits have an heir. Where'd they go? I'm half blind. It's the rum. I remember the title the Summit is given me. This is yours. The heirs to the crown of Ontier. You too should have a navy. All right. Summit. No, wrong one. Nope. The other one. There we go. I made a deal with Summits.
Here's your cut. On tier.
So it was in the days when he was a youth that our queen was not the only one who was fierce of sword, or at least fierce of blade. Because when he was but a young 3-year-old child, did he go stalking through the woods with a small, tiny plastic sword. But now, my dear brother has seen fit to bring him a chain sword of a size that is appropriate for his majesty.
And the moose.
And a moose.
And the moose.
And should their majesties ever decide to gain a privateer, there might be more treasures along these lines.
Huzzah.
And finally, bring forth that which belongs to Adiantum. Your Commodore
has been busy.
And so, this is a chessboard of Viking descent. This is Tic Tac Dragon. There are 20 little guys in there that fit in the box that's playing Tic Tac Toe.
That's amazing.
Isis, this one is yours specific. This is a scan of a Bastet statuette from the Natural History Museum. Circa 300 BC.
Oh,
I thought you might like that.
I love it.
This box is specifically yours. And Brenyar. Oh, yes, the wife gets that one.
I get walnuts?
Oh,
You wanted gold of a particular kind. I heard message that it came in these little brown squeezy packages.
Jalapeno cheese spread.
Jalapeno cheese spread.
I have cheese spread. I want a sword.
She would be happy.
I think it's jalapeno cheese.
Within, I have also silver and toys aplenty.
Huzzah.
Oh, yes. So that he's going to show off something special.
It's taped because it's 2 pieces.
And all of you got silver.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Commodore. Oh my goodness.
This is why we have
All
a
right,
name.
let's get that. All right, was that the last? Yes, that was it.
Your order of mark is being difficult.
My letter of mark is chasing you around, is it?
Yes. Yes. And once again, we will present you with your order of mark, and we hope that you will accept this promissory note that it's coming, and we support you in every deed you do.
You and you, I trust. Everyone else pays cash.
McPherson.
Oh, my crew taught me a new song you might all enjoy. You may have heard us singing it already. Come with me, and you'll see a world of OSHA violations.
Thank you.
Rose Day Thistleton, please present yourself before their excellency's court.
Oh yeah, we know.
Know all gentles by these presents that we, Brynjar and Isis, cornets of Adiantum, being greatly pleased with the noble gentles who contribute so generously to the success of our great barony, do hereby wish to give them public recognition of our gratitude. Therefore, we bestow upon our worthy subject, Rose de Thistleton, the great and glorious, noble and prestigious, splendid and magnificent Brownie. And it shall be known, and it shall be by exalted right that the baroners of this ward wear a badge, being argent, a brownie proper, to be known as a brownie button. Furthermore, we hereby confirm Adiantum's first sumptuous law. We grant bearers of this award the exclusive right to wear brown sawtooth dags on their clothing. These to be known as brownie points. Signed this 25th day of May, Anno Asiatatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian. A joyous noise for the recipients.
This is painted by Lady Victoria de Kent.
I would also like to say, this wonderful person of our barony. If you were through gate, you saw them. I can't pry her out of gate. She has to be told to go away. So, she is one of the many reasons why we have this and we can enjoy this. It's people like her doing all the things and being steadfast. So thank you so much.
Murcod, please stay in the court.
Can't go.
Where's the soft?
Oh yeah, Joyce knows.
Joyce knows. Murcod, bone clean.
Yeah. So again, we talked about what it takes to clear these things and this site. And Murcod has stepped up again and again. I believe it was last year, the parks got a little short in making sure things got mowed. And he made sure this meadow was mowed. And for that, please hear our hero.
Hear us well. This story shall the good gentles teach their children, and time shall near go by for this day to the ending of our society. But you before us all shall be remembered. You 30 few, you band of briars. Those who shed sweat and blood with thee shall be thy brother or sister. Thou, the burden be ever so vile, this band shall gentle their condition. The lords and ladies of Adiantum, now abed, shall think themselves accursed that they were not here, and hold their deeds cheap while any speaks. That cleared land with us honor and of Adiantum, let it be known to all who are sounding of the cry or the spread of words fame. That here stands Murcard Mokli, a member of the Band of Briars, given upon this 25th day of May, Anno Asiatatis 60, being 2025 Gregorian.
So say Brynjar, Cornet of Adiantum.
So say I do. Cornet of Adiantum.
3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! It came to pass that Catherine, 7th Baroness of Adiantum, did desire to create an order for the purpose of recognizing those who had, through their efforts, earned her favor, and for this order was created a badge, being a sable bear paw, printed and bordeaux, or Isis sat nenes basat, does call now before them Owen un O'Clery and Miriam Igen O'Clery, that they should receive this mark of their favor.
So, I would like to talk about these two wonderful, wonderful people who I love and adore. When they haven't been here very long, and when they got here, not only did they jump in with themselves, they jumped in with their entire family, and they she does this kind of stuff, and you ask them to do something, and they're on it. If I need a runner, if I need somebody to paint something out of thin air just because I had the last minute thought, ooh, somebody needs a thing. They're like, sure, we got this. So they do it as a family, they do it together, and they inspire me to want to do better. So this is our thanks to you guys, and we love them.
Owen O'Cleary and Miriam Enid O'Cleary, being chosen to be one of the Honorable Order of the Golden Bear, do you promise and swear with your heart and your hand that wittingly and willingly you shall not break any statutes of the order, said order, or any articles in them contained, that you will aid and support and defend with all your power the Barony of Adiantum and provide honest counsel, true service to its baron and baroness? Henceforth be known as one of the Order Unus, this 25th day of May, Anno Societatis 60, being 2025 Gregorian. 3 cheers! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Will Finnegan McKettle present themselves before their excellencies? Their excellencies summon Xenophon Philippus into their court.
Xenophon!
I'll go get him. He's like, I knew it.
My voice is shut.
Okay, well, while they're retrieving, this is the award I created, and why it means so much to me is because this is the award of Bastet. The award means that you go out of your way, like what Anton got, to welcome people into not only the society but into your lives, and show them what we have and teach them. So this is painted on papyrus paper.
Oh, Xenophon's cheating. Oh, he's got a baby.
Oh no, bring the baby! You bring that baby. And that's the newest member of our barony. That baby's required.
Mind holding that baby off.
Because he also goes to, when he doesn't have a child, he also goes to fighter practice, and he helps people, and he's there all the time, and he cheers people on, and he welcomes people.
And he's a lefty.
And he's a lefty. I would accept
Where's the puppy?
Oh,
He's got a baby.
I know. There's a lot. This is my member.
You dumped the phone.
I'll treat you.
Tiny kingdom of Antir, barony of Adiantum, whose sprawling cities nestle beside the banks of its life-giving rivers, stand unrivaled in virtues. One of which none is more prized than hospitality. Newcomers, like our waters, both sustain and provide our futures. In honor of those who freely give themselves to provide hospitality to our cherished newcomers, we, Brynjar Elphus and Baroness Isis Sat Nines Basat, award upon you, Xenophon, the Award of Basat, this 25th day of May, Anno Asciatatis 60, known as 2025 Gregorian.
It doesn't say that.
She gets 3 cheers for the newest recipient of the Award of Basat. Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Hip, hip!
And your baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's all you.
Definitely not me. Oh.
Just your firstborn.
Bye. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for being such an amazing family that we have found. Thank you, Your Majesties. Thank you, Your Highnesses, Your Royal Highness. Good cousins, hi. But we can't do this without volunteers. We will need volunteers tomorrow to help take down some of this event. If you have the time after your camp is taken, please reach out and see if there's help that needs to be done to help us clean up and get done. That would be very helpful.
Please do not take the canvas down while it's still damp.
That's
we are
why.
going to wait until it's dry.
That is why.
Much to do before then.
That is why they find someone who's a lead to get direction. Thank you, everyone.
And enjoy your evening.
Thus closes the court of their excellencies, Brynjar and Isis.
Woo! Do their highnesses have any final words? No? Thank you. Thus closes the court of Ivan and Mina, Prince and Princess of the Summits.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. So no one ever forgets anything. Definitely not us. But okay, it was me. We have a tent by Ty's Tents that we're going to auction off for the Raven Travel Fund. I believe it is a 10 by 10 A-frame.
Just the canvas.
Just the
not
canvas,
the
no
poles.
poles. You have to make your own poles.
The poles are easy.
There's the tent there. You can totally tell it's exactly what we said it was. It's all folded up.
It does exist.
It was real.
It does exist. So Anton, would you be willing to run?
Absolutely.
We
need someone with talking abilities.
Yeah,
we're out.
That is not us.
I'll be the talkie back. Thank you.
So we do have the ability to accept a credit card if that is your wish. Or cash. I mean, no, actually, I don't want cash. Please don't give me cash.
So, a 10 by 10 A-frame pavilion. Such a great and lovely thing. We should start at $200. Do I have $200?
Two.
I hear two. Do I hear 250?
250.
250. Can I get 300? 300. Now, can we get a look at that again? Let's take a look at that. What colors are we looking at? It's vert and grease. A vert and grease A-frame. We got a 350. Can I hear a 350? 350, I hear. Come on, everyone. Don't let these people be the only ones who are going to touch it.
Come up and touch
Can
it.
I get
No, that is a lead.
Five. I heard $500. Come on, there's blood. There's blood in the water.
Come to its own bag.
What's that? $600. Brecca. Do I hear 650?
700.
$700. Is it getting too rich for your blood? What about you, Viscountess Brecca? Look at that tent. It's gorgeous. It would be perfect for one of your children. $800. Do I hear 850?
850.
$850 to go to the travel fund, the Raven Travel Fund of Ontier, a worthy cause. Is there any two groups of people who'd like to go in and possibly a timeshare on the table? 850. 850 going once. I hear 850 going twice. Last chance, Your Excellency.
900.
No!
My dear Excellency, so you're a new baronet. I'll do this. 1,000.
With that, let's go 1,200. Oh, with me doing 800, and you get CP picks.
Going once. Going twice. Sold. There it is.
Three cheers to generosity. Hip hip.
No further business.
There being no further business, thus closes the court of King Nikolai and Queen Anna. Long live King Nikolai!
Long live King Nikolai!
Long live Queen Anna!
Long live Queen Anna!
Long live Crown Prince Octomasades!
Long live Crown Prince Octomasades!
Long live Crown Princess Ashaxi!
Long live Crown Princess Ashaxi!
For their highnesses of the summits, long life!
Long life!
For the heirs of the summits, long life!
Long life!
For their excellencies Adiantum, long life!
Long life!
For their excellencies Glendufin, long life!
Long life!
Adiantum!
Adiantum!
Summits!
Summits!
Summits!